So this is wild. There are people right now in the Amazon jungle and they came across what they believe to be a structure in the middle of the jungle.
Galera, nós tá chegando aqui, ó. Cara, é até lá em cima. Ali, ó. Caramba, mano, será que tem não a cidade perdida do Amazonas? Ratanaba, sei lá. Galera, cansei.
So they climb this place and they find an entrance to what they believe to be this ancient lost world. The same world that Percy Fawcett was looking for in the 1900s when he went to the Amazon jungle looking for it and never returned. And there's something weird going on inside this place. As always, I'm pretty curious about this kind of stuff, so as I was digging around, I found this insane rabbit hole. Kind of connects the possibility of these ancient civilizations having some sort of connection through a network of underground tunnels. And this could possibly explain why there are certain places in the Amazon forest that are completely restricted and a no-access zone.
Existe lugar controlado pelo exército chamado Quadrilátero Maldito. O nome você já pode ter uma ideia, né?
The question is if this lost city of the Amazon forest actually exists and if it is somehow connected to other ancient cities throughout the world. Who built this? An advanced civilization? Possibly aliens?
There was a Spanish explorer who went down the Amazon River system in 1541 to 1542. He was the first European to cross the entire length of South America from west to east along the Amazon. He reported seeing incredible cities, advanced arts and crafts, millions of people, a thriving culture.
My uncle also told them that where the water is very deep, they also go into the water and transforms it to something else.
Now, of course, this is just a myth, but now that we have LiDAR technology and that we actually found massive structures hidden within the Amazon forest, this might all just change.
Pessoal, olha só que coisa curiosa isso aqui, gente, ó. Bem no meio da BR aqui. Olha só isso. Beira da estrada, pessoal. Eu vou ver até onde nós conseguimos ir.
So let's take a look into what these divers found in the Amazon forest, if it has any strange connection with underground tunnels, Grand Canyon, ancient Egypt, and if aliens are somehow involved. This is the page. These are the water warriors. They are miners and divers, basically mining things, diving in the Amazon River. And these are the videos of them actually coming across this mysterious structure. This, if I'm not mistaken, is the first video. Let's take a look at it.
Galera, nós tá chegando aqui, ó. Ó a ilhona aí. Estamos se aproximando. Toda vez que eu chego aqui perto, mano, tá doido, é impressionante, velho. É muito... Ó, olha aí, galera. Nós vai tentar. Vamos tentar entrar aqui hoje, galera. Vamos ver se vai dar certo.
There's something there.
Já tá as pedras.
Could be some sort of ancient construction. That's odd, isn't it?
Cadê? Cara, eu fico impressionado com aquela caverna ali.
That's a cave.
Aqui vai rio.
So this is a video from January 11th. This is the first time I think they came across this place.
Ó a caverninha ali, ó. Caramba, mano. Será que isso aí não é aquela Ratanaba? Não tem não a cidade perdida do Amazonas? Ratanaba, sei lá. Cara, ali é tipo a entrada. Então,
Yeah.
cara, é até lá em cima. Galera, é tipo um abismo, galera. Lá em cima, ó. Deixa eu ver se eu consigo pegar pra vocês, ó. Caramba.
Aqui, viu? Aqui nós conseguimos pegar um...
Galera, eu vou te falar, hein.
So this is where they first find this place. It actually looks as if these are perfect blocks, square-shaped blocks in the middle of the Amazon jungle. Before we get to take a look at them climbing this place and going into the caves, this kind of reminds me of this place in the Amazon forest in Peru. Natives don't let anyone get close to it. That is crazy. Look at that. There are no videos of people climbing this place, getting close to it, just by plane. These, for instance, are some pictures where you can actually see it's kind of a pyramid. It looks like it has angles. It actually looks like a perfect pyramid in the middle of the Amazon jungle. It's crazy. That alone tells me that there's something going on in the Amazon forest. So let's take a look into part 2 of this video, him actually coming across this place and trying to find somewhere to climb it.
Assim, ó. Vai mais ali na frente. E aqui, ó. Ali, assim, tem aqueles desenhos antigos na pedra. Ó. Tá vendo aí, ó? 2 orelhinhas pra cima. Caramba, velho.
Yeah, so... Oh my gosh. This is like...
Cuidado, hein?
Wow.
Tem muito abelha.
Well, I guess as treasure hunters and divers, it's like if they find something, they can actually profit from it, I guess.
Vai tentar se aproximar. Tá aqui os meninos tudo com medo. Entendeu? Ali o Francisco tá ali na frente.
Oh my gosh.
Aqui tem muita ortiga, cara.
What?
Ó, galera.
Nah, wait. What?
Eles fecharam a entrada, cara.
Wait a second. Wait a second. What is that? Look at that. Look at that. This seems like a structure, like blocks that went one after the other. I could be wrong.
Ei, galera. Olha, galera, a altitude aí, ó. Entendeu? Vai tentar chegar mais ali em cima pra vocês verem. Deixa eu virar aqui a câmera.
Now at this point over here, in the beginning of the video, it looks as if...
Ortiga, cara. Ó, galera.
At this specific point of the video where he points the camera towards these holes, these 3 holes and these 3 over here, they look like they're very symmetric to one another, like there was something that would fit in there. So this kind of reminds me of a video from Brian Forrester. Yeah, that's the one. So in this video, he shows a bunch of square-shaped blocks in Peru, and in them we can see these perfect circular patterns, very similar to what we're seeing in the Amazon forest. The difference is, in this case, it's very obvious that this is man-made. And it's very similar to what he also found in Egypt.
Well, this is just one of several examples that we encounter, especially here in Egypt, as well as in Peru and Bolivia. We're encountering very sophisticated work.
So what I think is very similar in this case is the symmetric pattern that we see in the Amazon forest. I'm not saying that this is man-made. It could be a coincidence. So let's find out.
Eles fecharam, galera. Ó o corte ó, aqui era uma entrada, ó. Tá vendo ali, ó? Aquele amarelo. Eu consigo filmar mais de longe. Galera.
Whoa, wait. Look at that. Oh my.
Aqui as pedras. Pera aí.
Yeah, that can't be a coincidence. Look at that. That over there is a perfect fit, as if these rocks have been put together.
Aqui, ó, nesse quadrado aqui, ó, era uma entrada. Olha, galera. Ó o desenho.
So at this point, most people were thinking maybe this is just a coincidence. When they find a cave in the entrance, they actually find some markings on it. Let's take a look at this.
Isso aqui é o paredão de pedra. Vai até lá, ó, atrás, entendeu?
Wait a minute, what is that?
Atravessar aqui.
That over there. What is that? Over here. Then right before they actually go into the cave, they find this square formation once again. It's really weird how there's a bunch of perfectly square-shaped rocks put on top of each other in the middle of the Amazon jungle. It could be a coincidence, but then they go into the cave and they find this.
O Rodriguinho subiu aqui já. Galera, é uma cavernona, galera. Olha só, gente. É o trem. Galera. Gente, o que é uma... Cadê? Olha aí. Cadê? Ai, meu câmera. Cadê? Minha cabeça no cego. Cadê a luz, pô? Ok, cara.
What is that?
Cadê a luz lá dentro lá?
Segunda mão pra vocês. Primeira mão pra vocês, não é segunda mão. Primeira mão pra vocês.
Cara, é tipo uma... O que mesmo isso aí? Uma sala de estar.
Um negócio de árvore petrificada, pô.
Olha aí, olha o detalhe.
Raiz de árvore, sei lá.
Olha o símbolo na parede, pegar, ó.
Atento a todo momento, né? Eu vou botar aí.
So at this point, I kind of get the feeling that they should be there. They know and they're scared. Then there's this moment that they record the cave entrance, and again you have this perfect symmetric shape. Doesn't look like naturally made. And then after going deeper into the cave, they come across this very weird marking on the cave wall. Doesn't look like it's natural to me. So what is that?
Detalhes.
That's weird.
Uma tocha aqui que nós colocamos.
Yeah, like some of these markings actually look like they're symmetrical.
Aonde? Galera, esse risco aqui.
Okay, so that's weird.
Não, sério mesmo, esse risco aqui. Olha do jeito que ele é desenhado.
Yeah, that's not natural.
Tá vendo? Tipo uma hashtag, jogo da velha.
Yeah, that's not natural.
Não, sério mesmo.
Yeah, there's something really weird about this place. So they continue on going deep into this cave.
Galera, a altura. E ali, ó, ó o PH mais o Wilson vindo ali, ó, se arrastando. Pessoal, aqui tem um túnel pra cá, ó. E pra lá tem outros. Pra lá tem outros, pessoal. Já que eu vou...
Oh my gosh. So at this point, it looks as if this place is no coincidence. It somehow seems like it was built, but it doesn't look like it was built by an advanced alien-like civilization. But even so, it looks like this is not some random place in the middle of the Amazon. I don't know why, but this cave kind of gives me the vibes that they're gonna find one of those alien eggs inside. Now, thinking about that, it brought me to this video over here.
1973. Eric Anton Paul von Däniken would publish a book that would change the world. Because of this publication, Eric is thought of as the pioneering advocate of the ancient astronaut theory. He was solely responsible for bringing the ancient alien hypothesis to public attention. His book, Gold of the Gods, included extensive research regarding a lost and very ancient city buried beneath most of Ecuador. In the book, he would detail talks with a man known as Janos Juan Moritz, a figure who had managed to extensively explore the abandoned ancient underground tunnel systems. The entrance to this forgotten world is entered through the Cueva de los Teos, the Teos Cave. While exploring, Janos claimed to have stumbled across a secret passage which led to rooms filled with mounds of golden jewels and coins.
So he apparently came across these statues and depictions of what is believed to be aliens in the ancient worlds. So let's take a look at this Cueva de los Teos.
¿Se escuchan? ¿Qué tal, chicos? Estoy en la cueva de los tallos.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, this is definitely not natural. It doesn't look at least like it. Yeah, that's weird. Same pattern. Yep. Brings me to the same feeling I get when these guys are inside this cave in the Amazon jungle. So apparently there's this guy, Father Crespi, with a bunch of alien-like artifacts from this cave.
Oro puro, velho.
Pure gold, the old mansions. Pure gold.
Any archaeologist who
Vaya, ese es el
has
faraón.
studied the Sumerian,
Permíteme.
Babylonian,
El
Assyrian
faraón,
cultures.
no, ese es el faraón, no. El rey de Babilonia.
Now you're telling me they found Sumerian type objects in Cueva del Tallos in Ecuador. Not to mention the fact that this is like a hybrid animal. And this of course leads a lot of people to believe that there's some sort of alien intervention that happened in the distant past.
Plaque that appears in von Daniken's book. You can get some idea of the scale of it. This particular character here, I've noticed appears on the cheek of Chief Mayambi, who is the military head of the Shuaras down near Las Cuevas de los Tallos.
Now, how big of a coincidence is it that we have these Sumerian type objects in this cave in Ecuador? Now, these are some of the other objects that they found. Look at this. What is going on? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so can someone tell me what this is? Is this like Bigfoot? You gotta be joking me. So there's just too much going on with this Father Crespi's artifacts. I feel like there's possibly evidence of Bigfoot, hybrid animals, and possibly even aliens. So as I was looking into these artifacts, I came across this one. This is a very similar artifact that was found by a treasure hunter in Brazil while looking for Ratanaba. At the time of watching this video, I thought it was fake, but then I realized that it was very similar to this Father Crespi artifact. We're gonna get to this video in just a few minutes, but I just can't shake the feeling of how similar Cave of Del Tallos is. With this pattern found in the Amazon jungle. Not to mention that in one of the tablets owned by Father Crespi, I see what seems to be similar markings as the ones found in the cave in the Amazon jungle.
Detalhes.
Tá vendo aquele cantinho que tá velho?
Não, sério mesmo. Aonde? Galera, esse risco aqui, galera, ó. Não, tipo uma hashtag.
It could be somewhat connected to this lost city of the Amazon forest known as Ratanaba.
So for the last 100 years or more, the idea of an advanced ancient lost civilization hidden deep within the Amazon has been considered by many to be nothing more than a myth perpetuated by European explorers such as Percy Fawcett in his lost city of Z. But yesterday, stories emerged as one of these lost cities was found. Using LiDAR image scanning, a team of researchers flew over a remote part of the Amazonian jungle in Bolivia, where they found a sprawling ancient city complete with an entire water distribution system, monumental platform and pyramid structures, and also found in the area were more than 600 miles of man-made causeways and channels built by the ancient Amazonians.
Wait a second, this pattern reminds me of something. So when we get to this lake, if we time travel, what? Oh my gosh. What is going on here? It looks like some sort of computer chip inside of a lake in the middle of the Amazon. And what's really weird is that it's basically just on these two lakes. What is going on in this lake? Why does it look like this? Huh. What's going on in the Amazon? Yeah, that's strange. But anyways, there's just too many coincidences. Could it be that there's some sort of connection between the Grand Canyon, ancient Egypt, the Mayans and the Incas, and this lost city of Ratanaba? And could it be that it's somehow connected to an advanced, alien-like civilization? Let's try to find out. So I found this video over here.
Pegou em algo aqui. Olha aí. Com toda licença.
So a couple of years ago, Ginho da Selva Aventuras found this object which is very similar to the ones that was shown by Father Crespi. At first I thought this could be fake, he was doing it for views, but he is using a metal detector and he is used to finding these things all over the world. So in this case he is in the Amazon jungle searching for Ratanaba and he comes across this.
Agora arrepiou mais ainda. Dá uma olhada nisso aqui. E agora, isso aqui, gente, era de algum viajante. Opa, tem barulho aqui dentro. Fez um barulho aqui dentro. E dá pra ver que tem coisa aí dentro, ó. Dá uma olhada aí, amarelou aí. Eu vou pegar um pano ali pra dar uma olhada aqui dentro. Com toda licença. Com certeza alguém deve ter morrido por isso. Olha aí, ó, uma peça, com certeza que comprova que são coisas aí da cidade perdida. Com certeza isso.
Now this could be fake and he's doing it for views, or he actually came across some sort of artifact that looks like a Mayan or Inca statue. It could just be that he's really close to Ratanaba. Unfortunately, location is not disclosed, which kind of discredits a bit of his work and the video itself, but yeah. So while researching the topic, I came across several articles that state that there's a supposed underground tunnel that goes from northern Peru over to southern Brazil. Take a look at this. Yeah, so this is supposedly the entrance that was closed, forbidden, and this is the supposed underground tunnel. 4,800 kilometers. This is crazy. So these are photographs that people took while trying to actually get through this. Wait a minute, in ancient times, people could not have dug a tunnel that long. Could they?
Besides the famous Incan road that is as long as 40,000 kilometers, which, by the way, is so long that even including modern highways, it would be the second longest road ever constructed. Good time to mention that they didn't use a wheel, right? How did they build it? Then there's also the Pirabiru road, which extends from the Atlantic to the Pacific. And both of these roads go through the most difficult and diverse terrain there is.
Weird that to this day, these are considered like the longest roads in the world and they were built a long time ago. One of these roads is actually parallel to this supposed underground entrance and passageway between Peru and Brazil. So it could just be that this legend of an underground tunnel isn't just a legend after all. Then there's also the fact that there are a bunch of videos of people trying to get into these tunnels and no one knows where these things lead to.
Pessoal, olha só que coisa curiosa isso aqui, gente, ó. Bem no meio da BR aqui. Olha só isso. Ó. Na beira da estrada, pessoal. Eu vou ver até onde nós conseguimos ir. Bem interessante. Provavelmente começaram ó, uma mina, não encontraram nada e...
Eu tô preocupado.
Pararam, porque parece que tem mina.
Oi, gente.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so here we have very similar rocks to the ones that we saw in the Amazon forest. This is kind of interesting. What the heck is this place?
Na testa. Filmando aí.
Oh my. This was recorded in Machu Picchu. And as seen on other videos, this person is in Machu Picchu over here. There's no evidence of an underground tunnel in this video, but it is said that in this particular place in Machu Picchu, you can actually get to southern parts of Brazil through a tunnel. So, not sure. While searching for more information on these mysterious tunnels, I came across this. Now, this is all in Brazil. And there's a bunch of them. It's not just in one or two places, there's a bunch of them. Researchers think that this was done by a giant animal thousands or maybe millions of years ago. Other researchers disagree. They say that this was done by something else. So let's just say that these caves were not done by animals. They were possibly dug by an ancient civilization. Is there any evidence of such a thing? So while searching for this, I found an interview with this guy, Julio Rock, a guide who worked with the military in the Amazon forest for quite a while, and he explains how there are certain places who are forbidden, a no-access zone. He also talks about how there are many UFO sightings in the Amazon forest.
Existe lugar controlado pelo exército chamado Quadrilátero Maldito. O nome você já pode ter uma ideia, né? É lugar onde está infestado de doenças tropicais, leishmaniose, malária, febre amarela. Todos aqueles animais peçonhentos que você já viu em documentários, tá todos lá. Ele falou, o que vocês estão fazendo aqui? O cara desceu de helicóptero, né, o resgatista, helicóptero do exército, que voa à noite, todo mundo com óculos de visão noturna, desceu e falou, eu quero saber. Eu falei, não, o curso. Ele falou, não vem com esse papo não, cara. Ninguém anda aqui. Legião Estrangeira, SEAL, ninguém anda aqui. O que vocês estão fazendo andando aqui à noite? Quem escuta pela primeira vez fala, papo de maluco. Não é papo de maluco. Não é papo de maluco, não é. Os OVNIs, eles não voam por aí. Eles aparecem. Por quê? Porque eles saem desses portais. Um exemplo, quando você coloca um óculos de visão noturna no rosto, você vê coisas que você não vê sem o óculos.
So there's possibly something down there in the Amazon forest. Let's take a look at this. Let's search for... Not sure this is in the Amazon forest. Some people in the comment section are saying this is in Germany. Let's take a look at others. Wow, that's actually amazing footage. Very similar to the previous video that we just watched. I'm not sure if the first one was in Germany or in the Amazon forest. Both of them kind of look like we're looking at the same type of UFO. Which brings me to a very interesting interview with this native from Dakota of Earth channel. He says this native tribe is in contact with aliens, and what he has to say kind of connects with the Grand Canyon mystery of these underground cities and how there were supposed underground tunnels that connected these cities to other places in the world.
The Grand Canyon is not just an American sightseeing location. There are strange and dark secrets that lie within. Some have even encountered a gateway to a hidden world. In 1909, the Arizona Gazette published an article about an expedition funded by the Smithsonian. This expedition was led by a man named G.E. Kincaid, and he discovered an ancient underground city within the Grand Canyon. But here is where it gets interesting. This city was filled with artifacts from ancient Egypt, hieroglyphs, statues, and even a pyramid. How did ancient Egyptian relics end up in Arizona over 5,000 years ago? Is it possible that they had access to flight? But it gets even stranger. The Smithsonian seized all the artifacts and shut down any further exploration, which led to 90% of the Grand Canyon being restricted till this day. The canyon is home to numerous hidden caves and tunnels, many holding ancient treasures and technologies. Many adventurers used to report seeing strange lights and sounds coming from these depths. The Hopi tribe, a tribe native to the region, speak of sacred underground cities known as the Sipapu. These cities are believed to be gateways to the underworld.
Now, from all of this Grand Canyon mystery, there are two things that actually happened. The Hopi tribe actually talks about these underground cities, and the Arizona Gazette actually published this article in 1909, but the rest was never proven. Now, this is where this interview with this native comes in. This was published by Dakota of Earth in 2021 in Sonora, Mexico. Check this out.
This town, a lot of people are in communication with extraterrestrials. A lot of people here. And it's very common.
In contact with them, how? Like through taking like medicine or just normal?
Just normal. His uncle who made this for us, he's all the time, if there's something, I don't know, a motor or something that needs to be repaired and nobody knows how to repair it, they go to him, and when he dreams, they come to him and they tell him how to fix it. And he fixes it. And Pancho's father, he's traveling all of his life with them. They come and they take him to other planets, they train him, they cure him, they show him things. And a lot of people here are like this.
Says that the uncle also told him that where the water is very deep, they also go into the water and transforms into something else. Sometimes under the little boat, they would see like a huge circle, underneath it.
No son delfines ni era ni mantarraya grande, era un círculo grande.
It's curious how many of these tribes all over the world talk about seeing the same thing. UFOs, aliens, and how they possibly helped build some of these ancient sites.
Não, mas folheia aqui, vai. Vê se vocês já viram algum ser desses aqui. É só uma curiosidade, gente. Pode folhear se quiser. Esse aqui você já viu alguma coisa assim?
Esse chama-se Mayushibu.
Isso aqui?
Sim. Mancunawabu.
Sério?
Mancunawabu é um que mora debaixo da terra.
Eu falei, esse aí. Eles nem entendem o conceito de alienígena.
São Nainawayushibu, quer dizer, pessoas morrem e fica eles naquele vagando nesse mundo.
Ah, então, desse jeito aqui?
Sim.
Now, I'm not sure if the divers actually came across Ratanaba, the lost city. There's something really weird about this place, and I'm not sure what it is. But if we take a look into the LiDAR findings of these massive constructions and structures hidden within the Amazon forest, the Grand Canyon mystery, the ancient Egyptian pyramids, and these drilled holes that we can find in these pyramids, also in Peru, and many other ancient constructions, it all kind of connects. Is it possible that there were ancient advanced civilizations that helped build these places? If so, the question is, where are they now? What do you think? Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.